Hello there, Gemini. Welcome. This is a general reading. So let's take a look and see what Spirit has to say. Here we go. Now remember, this is a timeless reading. Take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. There's always some sort of message here that you can apply to your current situation. So remember to be open and also share with me what does resonate with you. And yeah, just, if you need to claim this read, that's perfectly fine too. All right, justice is underneath it all. So here we've got, karma is at play here, which is great because, karma is fair. Let's just say that. Whatever you put out, right, comes right back to you. So if you are positive, kind to people, all of that will come right back to you, right? So, and if someone has wronged you, it isn't our responsibility really to create that balance. The universe will balance things out, right? Your job is to kind of move along and find your highest self. You've got new inspiration here. You've gotten some sort of new spark, whether this is in love or in your marriage. It could be about your career, your studies, and your other relationships, maybe even at work, right? There's a new spark. If you are trying to start a new business, you have a new idea and you're ready to move forward with it. So that's great. You are kind of working yourself out here too much because you are carrying on a lot of responsibilities, right? Which is okay. I mean, because if you're, for example, if you're an entrepreneur and you are starting your own business and you have this new spark, of course, you're going to work your butt off and you're going to be pretty burnt out because you have a lot of responsibilities. If you're starting a new career, for example, new studies, you're going to work really hard because there's just too much to do in the beginning. But trust me, it will pay off. Your hard work and your dedication to your responsibilities, that will pay off in the future, right? You've got great change. Luck is on your side here, Gemini. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever this new spark is, you've got the momentum here because you've got luck. You've got the Wheel of Fortune working in your favor, and you're going to end up getting exactly what you want, which is here, Pentacles. You see the farmer here is admiring his crops. He's admiring the fruits of all that labor. And he's reassessing everything very patiently and reassessing all of the things, all of the rewards that he's got, that he's putting his time and effort into. He's really analyzing it and trying to figure out what else can I do to make this flourish? What do I need to take away, right, to make this even better than it is? You have something here that goes along with this Ace of Wands here. This tells me that there's some new idea, there's something here that, some new energy that's come forward here, and you're working on it, and subconsciously it's something that's really touching you emotionally, something that is actually working, to emotionally engage you. Why the phone started ringing, I don't know. Maybe that's a sign that you need to pay attention to that portion of the read. So there's something here also that's telling me that you are stable. You want stability in your life, right? But you may be hanging on to something, some idea, or maybe you're hanging on to money too much, right? Or you're letting yourself be consumed by the thoughts of money, right? So be aware of that. Oh, look at that. Generosity, right? So generosity, don't hang on to your money too tight. You want to give some of it away if you need to, I suppose, if you have excess. But this is more than just giving money away, right? This isn't about that. It's not like that. It's about you giving to someone who is in need, whether it's supporting them emotionally or spiritually, right? It doesn't cost you a cent to be supportive and compassionate towards others, because at some point the roles will be reversed and you'll be that person who's going to be in need of emotional or spiritual support, for example, right? Right, so here again, this is about taking a pause, right? Taking a pause, and don't rush into things too quickly. Because although you have this momentum of change, take a pause before you make any new decision, because sometimes this energy is so powerful, this spark, you just want to go, go, go. Universe is saying, hold on, take a pause, reassess, get your groupings together, figure out what you need to do. Make sure you're seeing things from a different perspective, right? Because the farmer here is only looking down this way. Universe is saying, take a pause. It's okay. Be patient and have a look at everything from a different perspective so that you can bring about abundance if that is your goal, right? And there's something here that is that's still weighing a lot in you to the point where it still hurts. And you're probably wondering, am I ever going to get over that? And yes, you are, because you are now at the 10, at the termination mark. It can't get any worse than this, right? You've experienced all the despair and the hardship, and you're burnt out. And from here on out, it's just going to start looking up for you. Look at this. You've got the 8 of Pentacles. This is you devoting so much more of yourself into whatever it is, this new spark that you've got, new idea, new passion project. You're working really hard to master it and have it come to fruition. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles will be next, right? So all of that hard work you're putting in, it's going to pay off in the end. Let's have a look at your other cards, see what else is going on here. Okay, 7 of Swords. So this can be about lying, cheating, deceit, right? But this can also be about seeing things from a different perspective and planning, strategizing, right? This individual is now walking away, taking all of his swords. Maybe you have a new idea and you realize that the people you are with, say a company, for example, no longer fits your ideas, right? And you're taking your stuff and you're leaving because it no longer serves you. But of course, this can certainly mean that you might have some lying, deceit, betrayal, something like that. So, but you're much wiser now and you see things differently. So you'll be very aware of that. That's coming forward. And again, you're realizing here that whatever no longer serves you here in this camp, because this individual or this person is around these buildings and he has been there, and maybe he pitched a new idea for something in the company, right? Because he got this new spark. And they said, nope, not going to do it. Then you've maybe have made the decision like, okay, I'm just going to take my stuff and I'm going to move forward. You've now realized the things that don't serve you anymore, and you're walking away, right? You're strategizing, you're planning to quietly leave and go about your merry way and find your path, find the thing that's going to fulfill you, right? Your 9 of Cups. What is it? This individual here is leaving the 8 of Cups so that they can find the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. All right. What else do we need to know? The Magician. Yeah, you've got all the power to create whatever you want. Now that you've taken your swords and you've walked away, now you can create exactly what you want out of all of this new energy that you're getting here, this new inspiration that you've got here. You're going to use it. You're going to plan out your future, and everything is going to work out just fine. You are in charge here, right? This is a very logical, analytical energy. And so whatever comes of all of this, if you're starting a new job, if you're starting a new business, for example, something new, and you're using this spark, right? This new love, this new passion, you're gonna do something with it, because this is the King of Swords, the master of the suit, and these people are very strict and very authoritative, and you're gonna do something with it, right? The other thing too is, this is also a reminder that you need to remain flexible, right? And you need to watch your words, because if you are sharp-tongued, you might be a little bit too direct or emotionally detached. And so, if you have somebody here that's very sensitive, that might create some problems for you. Yeah, this is another card about talking about pause, right? Pausing here. And then, of course, you've got your 7 of Pentacles here, which is, again, about taking a pause and really going within. So there's a big message here about you turning inward and listening to that inner voice that's helping you. 9 of Swords here. Something here is keeping you up at night and causing a lot of anxiety and pain here, right? So Spirit wants you to recognize that so that you can do something with it. Either meet it head on, right, and deal with it, or, take a pause. Use your intuition and introspection to really find the answers. Knight of Wands. This is a lot of energy here. This is moving forward. This is you taking this spark, this inspiration, and doing something with it, right? Next to the Magician, you're going to make something great out of this. The Emperor, yeah, and you're going to take charge. That's amazing. I want you to take charge, because if you are starting a new adventure, new business venture, new job, new schooling, new training, you're going to be the Emperor, and you're going to grab it and you're going to do something great with it, right? Because you have so much energy here, right? And you have the grit, the dedication here to really stick it out and take responsibility for your actions, and you're going to make something wonderful out of it. Wow, that's amazing. Bottom of the deck, inner strength here. You've got to use your inner strength. You have to draw within. What did I say here? I said you have to use your intuition, your introspection, draw within and realize that there's more than one way to deal with a challenge, right? So if you are trying to, make something of a new business or a new business idea, think of all the possible ways to deal with the challenges. Don't burn bridges. If you're starting a new job, right, and somebody's clashing with you, this person here that's being sneaky, find another way around it. Don't meet them head on, because that's just going to be a waste of your time. Find another way to deal with that conflict, right? All right, let's see what other messages you have here. What does Gemini need to know? What else does Gemini need to know? Slow and steady wins the race. Absolutely. Don't rush into anything. Slow and steady wins the race. Just keep your head down, master what it is that you're really perfecting, and then it will pay off. Here we go, bottom of the deck. Up. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Love it. Absolutely. Turn your knowledge into wisdom. Turn your knowledge into wisdom. I like to always draw back in the reading to see, just to kind of reinforce it. So it tells us, I have two cards here. 1 and 2 here. Butterfly spirit. Wow, that's pretty. Transformation is beautiful. Yeah, it is. You are transforming, that's for sure, Gemini. Lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Yes, you are a major manifester. You can create whatever you want, right? So you have to act as if it's already happened. Put it in your dreams. Write it out. Create a vision board, right? Of all your dreams, your wishes, your hopes, and it's going to come your way. Sandpiper spirit. Be playful. Right. Don't forget to look up and enjoy the journey, because you have your head down carrying all these sticks. Make sure you look up and be playful. Enjoy the journey. Right, Gemini? Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments below what resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.